The first link in the description is the Boycott Big Games diss track. Run it up, boys. It's unlisted, so I'll know that you found it from this video. Yeah, do it. Let's go. All right, guys, I was about to go to sleep, all right? It is 1:35 in the morning, and in 4 hours, I'm supposed to be up to get on a plane to go to RDC. However, I thought this was worth a video. Boycott Big Games is trending on Twitter right now, and considering its huge development news, I thought it was worth covering. Now, to put this right at the beginning of the video, I have had a checkered past with Big Games, all right? I usually do like their games, pretty fun to play. I don't really agree with everything they do to those games. And we've had a bit of drama, a lot of drama in the past. A few years back, I had a gaming YouTube channel and all I uploaded was Pet Simulator X. One day out of the blue, I got banned for absolutely no reason. Now keep in mind, I had a pretty decent fan base while I was making videos on this game. So all of us were hitting up Preston and Coilus saying, hey, why are we banned? And the only answer that we could get was a staff decision. So it turns out Coilus didn't like my content and therefore he just banned me. None of my content was anything bad in my opinion. I wasn't even clickbaiting or doing anything that I think deserved that, but I did get banned. Now after the community had a bit of an uproar about it, they did unban me, but at the time it was super strange that I just got banned for literally because the community manager didn't like me. And then after we got unbanned, there was even more drama saying all sorts of crazy stuff, which we're not really going to get into, but that's why I had a bit of a spotty past with Pet Sim, and this was back in the Pet Sim 1 days and Big Paintball. So if you don't see me jumping to the defense of Pet Sim or Big Games, that's why, but I can also understand how big of a clone this is. So if Big Games wasn't guilty of doing this exact same thing, I would probably be defending them. I do support the idea of this DMCA. It makes sense. These are very, very close, and you can't just say he DMCA'd us because they're cubed pets. I have not seen a spooky cat in any other game. Granted, I haven't looked. I have not seen an elephant with a square trunk that looks like a Z in any other game. I haven't seen a tiger with the 3 spots on the top and then the cheek pads in any other game. These pets do look very similar. So I support the idea of a DMCA in that regard, but that does not mean Big Games is innocent. I can think of one example right now where Big Games is legit being super hypocritical here. Now, let's say this, right? Inspiration's a key word when it comes to simulators. And obviously, these pets were very, very, very inspired by Pet Simulator X's pets. However, Pet Sim shouldn't be able to just DMCA and take down their game, considering they steal other people's stuff as well. And I'll give you guys an example. There's a game called Yeet a Friend on Roblox. This game has 196 million visits, and at the time when Pet Simulator released an update called Yeet a Pet, this game was absolutely popping, with about 8,000 concurrent players or more. And Pet Sim X, or Big Games, without any permission from the team who made this game, without any sort of shout out or any sort of plug to this guy's game, he made an update for Pet Sim called Yeet a Pet, and it was like a 1-to-1 copy of this game within Pet Simulator X. Now, I understand getting inspired by other people's games, and so do they, obviously, because they have stolen. I say stolen, we're gonna have to say heavily inspired or allegedly before Preston sues me. Anyways, Big Games has been heavily inspired in Pet Simulator X by other games with their side gameplay features, and Yeet a Pet is the best example I have of that at this moment. To take a whole game and put it into your game and basically say the joke louder than the first game without giving any credit, that seems almost grounds for a DMCA if this is the way Roblox is gonna work. Someone being inspired to make pets that look pretty identical to yours, well, yes, I would be mad if I was you, but is it grounds for a DMCA? Does that line up with what you have done in your game? I don't know, man. Now, 90% of this hashtag is just memes and stuff that doesn't really matter. Here's another example. Big Games has a Lucky Block thing, and it's pretty much a one-to-one copy of Nintendo's. So these guys are saying Big Game sued Nintendo for infringing on copyright. Obviously a joke, but it does point to another example of big games being heavily inspired by something that is already existing. Now, if we got into games and say Big Games is deleting or DMCAing any game with cubed pets, which I still can't tell. I can't tell if most of these are jokes, and I can't see which ones are serious. I do, once again, understand if this is the game that got DMCA'd and these are the pet comparisons, I understand why they feel like they could do it. At first glance, the pets do look stolen. However, I'm not just gonna jump on Big Game's defense because it's super hypocritical. Two examples we found in this video alone is Yeet a Pet or Yeet a Friend, which it was called Yeet a Friend, and then Pet Simulator was like, oh, this game's doing good. Let's make a Yeet a Pet update and copy it one-to-one. And I did join the Yeet a Friend Discord and ask if Preston had any permission or anything like that, and they said, no, didn't ask, didn't credit us or anything. That's pretty shady. And then of course the Lucky Block thing is definitely not original. Let's see what Preston himself is saying, or the Big Games team, because I do want to be like pretty neutral in this. And as stated before, I definitely have a checkered past with Big Games. Okay, so it seems like this may have been building up. Sometimes I get curious and dig into people that talk crazy-ish about me without fail every single time. They always copy my games. Like, dude, how can you hate me and spend months meticulously cloning my work? This is a fair point. And once again, as you can see, I'm not even following Preston. I don't care, okay? I'm not really a numbers type of guy. He has a fair point. If this guy was saying so much hate about Preston online or about Big Games, and then this close of a resemblance, he's got a point, all right? Now, if PetSimX or Big Games is DMCAing every game with cubed pets, well, that might be a bit of a problem. I do understand this one, even though I don't support it, because, like I said, he is guilty as well of sort of heavy inspiration without credit. Is doing the exact same thing with Lucky Block, with Yeet a Pet, and even doing things that are questionable on Roblox TOS. So it's very hypocritical that they're DMCAing games now. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of cover this the best I can. If you guys have any more information, let me know. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.